Our planet, Earth, has been experiencing a gradual change in its climate patterns. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. Since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change. Burning fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Excessive greenhouse gases amplify the greenhouse effect, leading to global warming. Human activities are the primary drivers of climate change, primarily through the emission of greenhouse gases. One of the most significant contributors is the burning of fossil fuels for energy, transportation, and industrial processes. Fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and natural gas, release carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases when burned. These emissions accumulate in the atmosphere, trapping heat and increasing global temperatures. Deforestation is another significant contributor to climate change. Trees play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Cutting down forests reduces the planet's capacity to absorb these emissions, further exacerbating the greenhouse effect. Industrial processes, particularly in manufacturing and production, release significant amounts of greenhouse gases. Agricultural practices, such as livestock farming and the use of fertilizers, also contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. Transitioning to renewable energy sources, promoting sustainable land management practices, and adopting cleaner industrial processes are essential steps towards a more sustainable future. Climate change is already having a profound impact on the environment, manifesting in various ways that disrupt ecosystems and threaten biodiversity. One of the most visible effects is the increase in extreme weather events. As global temperatures rise, the frequency and intensity of heat waves, droughts, floods, and storms are increasing, causing widespread damage to natural habitats and human communities. Another significant impact is the melting of glaciers and ice sheets. Rising temperatures are causing glaciers to melt at an alarming rate, contributing to rising sea levels and threatening coastal communities. Ocean acidification is another consequence of increased carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. As the ocean absorbs carbon dioxide, it becomes more acidic, threatening marine life, particularly coral reefs. Climate change is also disrupting ecosystems and biodiversity. The interconnectedness of ecosystems means that the loss of one species can have cascading effects throughout the food chain. Section 4. A human perspective. How climate change impacts our lives. Climate change is a human issue with far-reaching consequences for our health, well-being, and way of life. The impacts are already being felt by communities worldwide. One of the most immediate impacts is on human health. Extreme heat events can lead to heat stroke and respiratory problems. Climate change can also exacerbate air pollution. The spread of infectious diseases is another concern. Section 5. Small steps, big impact. Actions we can take to combat climate change. While climate change presents a formidable challenge, it is not insurmountable. Every individual has a role to play in mitigating its effects and creating a more sustainable future. By adopting simple yet impactful actions in our daily lives, we can collectively make a difference. One of the most effective ways to reduce our carbon footprint is to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. We can achieve this by opting for energy-efficient appliances, using public transportation or cycling instead of driving alone, and supporting the transition to renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. Conserving energy at home and work is another crucial step. Supporting sustainable businesses and advocating for policies that promote renewable energy, energy efficiency, and climate action are crucial for driving systemic change. Section 6. A collective responsibility, embracing sustainable practices. Addressing climate change requires a collective effort, with individuals, communities, businesses, and governments working together to implement sustainable practices. By embracing a shared responsibility, we can create a more resilient and equitable future. Transitioning to a low-carbon economy is paramount. This involves investing in renewable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, and developing innovative technologies that reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Promoting sustainable transportation systems is another key aspect. This includes investing in public transportation, encouraging cycling and walking, and promoting electric vehicles. Protecting and restoring natural ecosystems is crucial for mitigating climate change. Sustainable agriculture practices can also contribute to climate change mitigation. Section 7. A brighter future. Our shared responsibility to combat climate change. The fight against climate change is a shared responsibility that demands immediate and sustained action. By understanding the science, acknowledging the urgency, and embracing sustainable practices, we can create a brighter and more sustainable future for generations to come. The choices we make today will determine the course of our planet's future. By embracing sustainable practices, advocating for change, and inspiring others to join the movement, we can create a world where both humanity and nature can thrive.